we've just got some breaking news coming in of China's first political reaction. China's first reaction on Prime Minister Modi's visit to Ladakh. The Chinese Foreign Ministry has just said India and China are in communication and negotiations on lowering the temperatures through military and diplomatic channels. No party should engage in any action that may escalate the situation at this point. So not directly talking about the Prime Minister's visit, but as I had first told you earlier this morning, it was always expected that when asked, the Chinese Foreign Ministry would put out a formulaic response and a statement saying that both sides should not raise temperatures. Geeta Mohan, Foreign Affairs Editor, with me live. Geeta, it was always unlikely that the Chinese would directly mention or acknowledge the Prime Minister's visit. So this is very much on expected lines, what they've said.
Well, absolutely, but it also is a statement, Shiv, if you read it carefully, a very rattled China at that, with the Prime Minister's visit to Ladakh. And then decisions are being taken. There have been meetings at the highest levels. Yesterday, Defense Minister and External Affairs Minister held a meeting, after which we've seen Prime Minister Narendra Modi visiting Ladakh. So a lot of movement in India is something that is rattling China, where they do not really know what the next course of action of India is going to be. And that's why the reconciliatory note of trying to lower temperatures through military and diplomatic channels. You and I know when it comes to the stand and the real movement at the border, we haven't seen much shift from the Chinese side. And unless and until that happens on the ground, there is going to be certainly serious action from the Indian side, and that's the reason why it's a rattle China that's saying that no party should engage in any action that may escalate the situation at this point.
China's first reaction to Prime Minister Modi's visit to Ladakh. Let's listen into what the Chinese Foreign Office spokesperson has said.
In communication and negotiations on lowering the temperature through military and diplomatic channels. So no party should engage in any action that may escalate the tension at this point. India and China are in communication and negotiations on lowering the temperature through military and diplomatic channels. So no party should engage in any action that may escalate the tension at this point.
Okay, Geeta, I want to come back to you now. China rattled, Geeta. China rattled because, many things happening in Ladakh have been completely unexpected for them. First, India's response in Galwan, India's mirror mobilization in all of those areas, all tactical surprises for China. They've suffered heavy losses in the Galwan area as well and not acknowledged those bodies. And now this surprise visit by the Prime Minister, signaling that India is fully ready for hostilities if they should break out. So obviously this message, like you pointed out, Geeta, is reflective, and China doesn't like to be surprised.
Absolutely. That's the message over here. Rather, China now trying to say that they are, both sides are engaged in lowering temperatures. But like I said, unless and until there's any movement and movement on the ground by the Chinese, this is only talk. The Chinese will have to understand that India is not going to take things lying down. If you speak to, and you have been speaking to experts, the China hams in India and elsewhere in the world, they all say that if China take on China, then China starts backtracking or moving back. But if it succumbs, then China gets more aggressive. Over here, India has not succumbed. India has not given in, and India is taking on China, not just at the military front, like you pointed out, in terms of mobilization, but on other fronts as well. And that certainly has moved China in many ways than one. The Clean App program or policy of India with regards to national security matters, the economic decisions that have been taken are certainly going to hurt China, and China is now looking at how to really respond to these actions by India.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.